We're starting week 2, Richard.
Oh, sorry.
We're starting week 2.
Week 2, Monday.
Monday, the day of the moon. The plan is just to continue with the insulation as of last week, but Rick's going to do the battling out of that while I do the insulation of that, and then move on to this wall, and then we're going to figure out what's going on with this stuff here. Well, we're going to know what's going on with this stuff here, but we're just going to move it around a bit. But that's the plan. Hopefully we're going to get some...
Fly this week.
Yeah, we're going to fly this week, can't we? We're going to get some good progress this week. Last week was just an investigation week, really, and I think we got more done than I thought.
We still did a lot last week.
Yeah, I think we did more than what we thought we were going to do, but...
I said the truck was full. It's right now, empty now.
It's a workspace now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ready for me to mess it up again.
Bin's empty, so I'm happy. It's right. Put it all
That's
in.
good. We got rid of the cupboard, the electrics. Oh, what the electrics are. Don't worry, that's not hanging on cables, it's hanging on a cable tie. Wood Monkeys managed to make a box into half a box.
Yeah, I'm not laying claim to the material though.
No.
You know what I mean?
All the straight edges.
Yeah, the straight edges are at the front, that's what I've done.
Oh, right, okay. We've decided this is staying where it is. We're going to lay it down on its side, but it will take up more room than need be on its side. So this is staying upright, and the kitchen worktop will sit at this height, which is about the right height. Now we've got to do is try and figure out this situation and how we're going to hide it and where we're going to move it to.
What's this wee business? I'm washing my hands of it.
Well, it's attached to wood, so therefore it falls into your category.
I'll make it fit tall, above my pay grade.
It's not above your pay grade. I'll pay you more. I'll pay you £2 an hour instead of £1.
Above my pay grade.
It's fine. Don't worry.
That's black magic.
It's fine. We'll just strip it out. It's not that. This is the kind of stuff that scared me a year ago. This would have scared the shit out of me a year ago.
Does it not scare you now?
No, not anymore. No. Fearless. Fearless. What's good about that Orion 24-12 converter is that Orion is a non-binary name.
You can leave that bit in.
Well, leave that bit in, yeah. Well, if you try not to laugh. The electric hookup, I'll explain this to you. Basically, that's the big door to the electric hookup cupboard. And this cupboard was came out to here, and it came out to here. We've reduced that as much as we can, so that can go back in there. Something along those lines. So that the electric hookup and the switch to switch it over from hookup to, I'll show you, switch it from hookup to generator power can still be accessed through the original door. However, we need to fit a kitchen here, so the oven is going to go here, roughly, up to that, roughly. So you're only going to be able to access a little bit of that door, but you don't need to access a lot of it anyway to turn a switch or plug that in. So the oven is going to go here. Then we're going to have a cupboard essentially here, which might be worth trying to move this stuff into that cupboard. Right, so Wood Monkeys put this one piece of wood in today, which I'm very proud of him for. It doesn't need to be level. No, seriously, no. That's the electrics now. So we've gone from having a big cabinet up here to having a bunch of wires on the floor. We've actually been able to get rid of quite a lot of wiring, haven't we?
Yeah. It's going to keep you up at night, that.
I don't think it is. I'm happy with this. I'm not happy with being a pile on floor, but we've got rid of so much wiring. So now we're just planning the solar cables coming in there. We're going to have a channel down here for wiring, which is going to go behind the finish. We're confident that's going to be fine, just that bit there. It's not a lot of wiring coming down there. So basically, as I've probably already said, because I forget what I've already said, oven, electrical cupboard, fridge. Which is very similar to Tappy Days, except their middle thing was a gas thing. This has got plenty of room underneath for underslung tanks, etc. So we're using this as we don't want to move this because the wires aren't that long to move it. Definitely don't want to mess with that. It all works, it's all good, so we're leaving it as it is. So this electrical cupboard, unconventionally in the middle of the kitchen.
Never seen so many wires.
Never seen so many wires. We've probably got rid of this many wires, haven't we? In fact, there's so many wires we've got rid of out of this van so far. This is the wiring that we've taken out of it. Now we're going to try and recycle as much of this as we can, but a lot of it is just scrap. I'm feeling confident. Are you feeling confident?
I hate wires. Wood monkey, that's it.
Am I wire monkey? I don't want to be called wire monkey. That would be way a bad title for me.
Van builder monkey.
So we've got wires here from outside lights that run across here. We have to cut. Well, we don't have to cut them. I've cut them, so they're just hanging here for the time being. And then we've got these ones here. I'm going to rewire those and extend them, and then bring them down into the electrical cupboard, and they'll all be on a switch panel of sorts. Same with the interior lights. What else are there? Stuff like, well, this inverter's on all the time. It doesn't get turned off. So stuff like water pumps and stuff like that. So they'll be on a switch panel. Most of this stuff's probably going to be hidden now, isn't it? Apart from maybe that it might be on display, but we're not 100% sure yet.
We don't need that BMV showing, do we?
We don't. No, we don't need. We don't even need the generator thing showing, because that can be in a cupboard. It's going to be an occasional use thing more than anything. So, anyway, that's what we've done today. We've got 2 more walls fully insulated, battened out, insulated, taped, vapor barriered, taped again. Oh no, 3 walls, because we've got this one as well. I just need to vapor barrier that. Actually, I forgot about that one. So then it's just this wall. That's and that'll be done tomorrow morning, probably, won't it?
Easy. I mean, the worst thing is getting that thing off, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we had to get that off whilst everything was mounted to it. So
that's easy.
You had to hold it. I had to multi-tool it. Unscrew some stuff.
Then it fell off.
Then it fell off anyway, so demolition. But again, how much better is it? Like it's actually opened it up a bit more, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to look completely different tomorrow, this man. It's going to look like a grow room. Not that we know what one of them is. Just want to say thank you for the feedback on the first edition of this build. It's been really nice. So, plan today is we're going to finish this wall off, insulating, and then the van is pretty much insulated. We've just spoke to the customer. That window is going. Bye, Felicia, you're gone. You will no longer be a window, because we need to squeeze some space for the shower, which is going over that area. Interestingly, I got a video sent to me last night of this van when it kind of was in action. So I'm going to post that video for you to watch now. You right, Rick?
Yeah, I'm up.
What you doing?
I've hit myself.
What? Doing what?
Keep full blast.
Am I being supportive?
No, not at all. You've been laughing.
No, I wasn't laughing. I was laughing at a joke I heard earlier on, and it came back into my memory at the same time as you hit yourself.
You said you won't kiss it better. That's so... Well, I might have to have a minute.
Anyway, while we're laughing at Rick hitting himself, what we're doing now is these bits of wood that we assume have been put in here so they could mount cupboards to it. These are a nightmare to get out. So it took a long time. I'm not going to say exactly how long. It's been a long time for Rick to get 3 out. He's now on the fifth one. He's on the 5th one, and they are a pain to get out because they're bonded in. I'll show you. They're bonded in on this ledge here, but then they fit snug. So these must have been put in before skin was put on the roof or something. It's bizarre. Anyway, that look. Well, you can see that from this one. They go fully into there, so you can't slide them backwards and forwards. Can't do anything with them other than chisel them out bit by bit like that. And we've got that box there full of them as well. And as you can see, this one's mouldy and damp, which has come from here. So we've got to sort this out. Well, it's been repaired on the outside, so it is dry now. But at some point, that's been a leak. We're getting there, though, aren't we?
50% of the way through it.
Yeah, nearly 50%. Yeah, 50% way through.
No,
yeah.
not really, because there's that big one behind you.
This wall's now being vapor barriered, except for this part here. We've run a cable to here because there's going to be a plug socket here. The reason why we've not done anything with this yet is because we're going to put a piece of ply in there so that when the customer puts a TV up, it's going to be able to be mounted to something. Because the finish that we're putting on here is not strong enough to hold the TV. And then I've not vapor barriered this bit yet because there's kind of no point just yet. But at the minute, this is the channel for wiring down to this, what's going to be the electrical cupboard. So all wiring is running along the channel at the top, and it's all going to come down here. So when I come to put the lights on, the lights are here actually. So these are the main lights. Let me just find it. Your custard creams are getting everywhere. These tiny little 1 LED lights, which are very similar to the ones I've got in my van, are going to be up along these channels. There's going to be 2 on each of these beams. There's going to be 2 like that. Anyway, so I've got to run all the cabling back down here along that channel. There's going to be 18 cables. Well, but there'll not be 18 cables, there'll be 9 cables probably. I'm about to join some together, but then they're going to come down here into the electrical area. It's an electrical area at the minute.
Me on that beer bottle yesterday, thanks for that.
I feel bad actually, I feel bad.
Yeah, I bet you do.
It is bullying in the workplace. Right, what's today's job, Richard?
It is to finish off, well, taking all these bits of wood out, which has been, is an impossible task.
I'll say it in a bit more of an enthusiastic way.
I'm really looking forward to doing that.
It's sealing day!
Yay!
Woo! But more importantly, it's jam toast day. Because Debs is making a jam toast.
She better.
Well, you've said it now, so
Wow.
she better be.
She told me, but she might lie.
I'm only kidding, Debs, I'm only kidding.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and do the ceiling today. There's no reason why we can't get it at least insulated today, is there?
Yeah.
We said that yesterday, but this wood is a nightmare to get out. Like, not
How
even
would you
funny.
know?
Because I've watched you do it. I watched you do it all day. It's going to be worth it when it comes out.
Yeah.
We've got to think about that. We've got to think of the positives. Anyway,
If you do the other bit, I'll get them out.
I'm going to do it now. I'm going to start measuring up and cutting out.
Are you?
Yeah. In fact, am I better off doing the battening first?
Yeah. Battening first.
Yeah, I'll do the battening first. I'll do the battening first. giving you an update. Giving you an update where we are. Woo. Right, look, we've done a lot of work today. I'll just show you. Right. So currently, half of the roof is done. More than half of the roof is now done. By me, mainly, if I'm honest. Isn't that right?
Always.
You see these little willies hanging down here? Well, they're wires for the lights. There's a lot of lights going in this ceiling. 18 individual LED lights going down the middle of this ceiling. There's a cable there, which is for lights that are going inside a cabinet. And then the lights all run all the way to... You little dickhead. You just threw something at me. You'll be hearing from my union rep. Yeah, all the wires run down that channel down there into this bit here. Obviously they're going to be neater than that, what kind we've done. Rick's just putting the battens across that he measured wrong. So
I measured this one wrong,
No, it'll slide in. It'll slide in, League man. No, you measured it wrong.
Oh, yeah, man. Let go, man. Let go, man. Let me get
to
it.
me, to you, to me, to you. Are we ready?
Alright,
there you go. Almost perfect measuring that. See, if it were me, I would have measured it first time right, and then I wouldn't have messed around. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, do you want to carry on your own? I'll have a
to be fair, a little bit, I do, yeah, because it's well known that I work hard when I'm on my own, because even Sean said it, and if he said it, it must be true.
Must be true if Sean's saying it.
Anyway, hopefully we'll have the ceiling done by the end of the day. I should hope so, because tomorrow the wall finish is arriving. And I've not told you what the wall finish is going to be. I'm not going to tell them yet. I'm just going to let them see it. No.
Don't tell them.
We're not cladding the walls.
Dun, dun, dun.
What? Liam knows how to do something other than cladding? No, I don't, but Rick does. Rick's going to do it. Rick's going to do, well, we're going to...
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Huh?
I'm doing it. You'll be on TikTok all day.
I've not been on TikTok today, have I?
No, because you've been doing this.
Well, alright, okay, that's a free pass to be on TikTok all day tomorrow. Right, anyway, we're going to crack on. I'll give you an update when we've done it. Right, what we're doing this morning?
What we're doing this morning is put some new wires in, because customers change their mind where they want the telly. Which is no problem, because we like them.
Yeah, it's no problem, because they're kind about it. So we're basically having to take the floor back up again, all the way from the electrical cupboard, all the way to here, because where this window was before is now roughly where the TV is going to be mounted. So behind here is actually plywood now, so that we've got something solid to mount the TV to. We just need to run a cable. But also, there was a bit of the floor that weren't quite right, was it? After we've been walking on it, we've realised a bit of the floor that ain't quite right. So we're going to redo the floor a little bit. Basically we're just going to run a cable up here to around here somewhere, probably to this side, isn't it? A bit further over that way.
Yeah, well the settee's right over there, isn't it?
You said the settee's going to go L-shaped this way?
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
This is gonna be, so imagine this is a sofa, I'm sat having my brew. I can watch the
TV there.
Which is...
Maybe the plug socket could go here then, where the insulation is, because there's a gap there, isn't there? It's just insulation, so we'll just cut that out for the plug socket. Rather than having a backing on it.
It's only 25mm though, where we get the plug in. Well, it's 34 in it. No, we're not. We're putting 6mm on the wall.
Yeah.
So we've only got 30 to play with.
Well, anyway, we'll figure that out. But we'll make a backing for it out of 18mm, like maybe like an inch wide all the way around, and decorate it and all that.
Yeah, it only has to be like I said. It'd just be nice. Glue it together, put it on.
Yeah.
I can screw it on the inside.
Falling down the hole.
We can pin it or screw it, and then the plug will just sit in.
Yeah. So that is the first thing we'll do today. We're still waiting for this delivery that hasn't arrived yet. Once this delivery arrives, then what we're doing?
All the walls.
All the walls getting done. At least 3 walls today, do you think?
Don't put pressure on me.
No pressure.
As long as everything's alright, we need to finish off the ceiling, finish sealing that up. We'll do this floor, get the wires in, and then once that's in, I can cut the windows out. They're being pretty quick, I think.
As far as ceiling goes, as you can see, in fact I didn't show you the finished thing yesterday. Basically, we managed to get the entire van insulated and finished and vapor barriered. So all these little dangly little cables are the light cables, and then this one's for the max air fan, because the aircon is coming out, the max air fan's going in instead. That cable is for that. All the cables for the outdoor thing all lead to here, the outdoor lights, max air fan light here, bedroom light, which is that cable there. All I need to do really is get all these cables connected together and down to a point.
That's now living room.
Now living room light, yeah.
Do we need a kitchen, bedroom light in the middle?
Well, we're going to need to run a cable over that side now, which is not a difficult task given that we've got a channel deliberately got a channel. Yeah. So what I was thinking about doing potentially is, while you're doing the boarding, is maybe putting connectors on these rather than solder connectors, so that we can have the lights in, and then when I come to putting the finish on, I can just disconnect them and connect them back up again.
Is it the orange clip thing?
The Wago ones?
Yeah, that ones.
No, I'm just going to use the normal. I've not got any Wago connectors.
Okay.
Wago connectors.
They're alright then.
Screwfix.
We're going to Screwfix anyway, aren't you?
I am going to Screwfix, yeah, I am. I'm allowed to go to Screwfix again. That's 2 days in a row with Screwfix. I'm excited.
But if you get them, and if you do,
I don't know if Wago connectors are going to fit. Well, they should do actually, because I cut quite a bit out, didn't I?
Yeah. The two ones are only tiny.
The two ones are tiny, aren't they? Yeah. They'll sell them in Screwfix, won't they? Wagos. I've not used Wagos myself, but they'll be an easy one to use actually.
Even I can use them.
Even you can use them. If you can use them, then.
I'm no wire monkey.
Because I'm an electrician now, aren't I? So.
Certifiable.
Right. Anyway, we'll get back to work because we've got shit to do. We're not having negativity though, are we? So it's gonna work. There's no such word as it ain't gonna work.
Better work.
Right, so we're finally getting around to putting the finish on the wall. And we said that we're not putting cladding on, which obviously is a surprise to some of you because that's all I seem to be able to do. One trick pony, yeah. But Wood Monkey is now working with plyboard. And he likes working with plyboard because it means he gets to get his track saw out. So the entire van, the walls are going to be plyboarded with 6mm ply and then painted. Ain't that fancy? Rick's excited about it, aren't you, Rick?
Thoroughly.
Because he's going to get this all done in one day, aren't you?
It's warm today.
Huh?
Warm, innit?
It is warm, yeah. It is warm in here now. You can tell the insulation.
I'm a bit ratty, actually.
Yeah, we're all a bit ratty today. We've had some stressful morning.
Yeah.
Had a stressful morning and a big breakfast, which didn't help anything. Anyway, while Rick's doing that, I'm going to start cabling all this stuff up together. And hopefully we get some lights in and working, just so we know that they work, basically. Right, so you're happy, aren't you, today?
Pissed off Wood Monkey.
Pissed off Wood Monkey is pissed off today. It's not my fault, I don't think, is it?
I'm alright today. It's too hot.
It is a bit warm.
I'm too fat.
These are the little lights. 1 watt. These are little lights, obviously. I've just put 4 in, wide 4 in for now. But I want to show you what Wood Monkey's done. Because he's done some work today.
Don't judge me.
So that is what the finish is going to look like. Obviously, it's...
Close your eyes, clear your mind. Well, that's what I look like.
What the fuck? Siri's weird. That's what it looks like. We've got to do some sanding and stuff and finishing, but basically that's what the entire thing's going to look like. I think we're going to paint it white. I think we're going to paint it for the customer, at least an undercoat on it so it looks better, and also it's treated before we put any furniture in. So that might be a job for Rick.
What's that?
I don't like painting.
I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it more than you.
Toss you for it. We'll do it, have a toss after.
toss me off? No. But Rick's just going down here now and doing this other board here. I'll show you the lights working, but Rick
Coming toward the camera.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, hold the camera, yeah.
I'll be cameraman. Coming toward you.
You carry me anyway. This ain't the light switch. This is just me testing module. So that's what they're going to be like. They're going to be up there like that. We've got 18 of them to go in. They're actually brighter than mine in my van. Sexy. That's not the only lighting though. We've got underlights under cabinets and stuff, and we'll have underlights under kitchen cabinets that we need to run a cable for.
Good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, between this piece of wood, there's a V groove. So it's not just like butted up. It's got like a chamfered, 5mm chamfered groove. So once it's all painted, it'll be all right. And there's two bits of wood just bolted together. Wood monkey going on camera. You happy?
Happy-ish, yeah. Happy as for me. We were just saying, weren't we, that we're going to work weekend. We're going to work right through. Cause
I'm away tomorrow.
you said that you were going to cancel that. We're going to work through. We're on a roll now. What's the point in stopping?
You carry on and I'll catch up with you. I'll catch up with it.
Negative attitude. You see that laugh? That was a laugh of exhaustion and
It's been a long day.
not having any more my bullshit today.
It's not you, it's this fucking truck.
So it's been a productive day. You've got to admit it has been productive.
Yeah.
It's been so productive that we've turned to alcohol. We've got this wall boarded, well, that part of that wall, this wall boarded, and then we've got 8 sheets on in total.
Yeah.
But in that day, we've also run a load of cables under the floor. We've corrected some things on the floor. All the lights are on now. They're actually way brighter than I thought they were going to be. I'm actually tempted to get some for my own van. Mine are very dull in comparison. Yeah, so all the lights are in. I've tested some bits on they're all on 3 circuits now, so there's 3 separate cables coming down for them. Oh, and we've got a plug socket there, because that's where the TV's going to go. They've got a plug socket for the TV. So again, busy day. Rick's handled the day pretty well.
No, I have.
We've both fallen down the steps today. Rick's fall down the steps was far more dramatic than mine though. I just slipped down a couple of stairs and landed on my bum, whereas Rick tumbled off down.
My arm's killing.
It wasn't funny. It were funny, but no, it wasn't funny. He ended up down there. Definitely wasn't funny. It was. Right, anyway, that's it for today. As usual, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed progress. I can't believe it's been 8 days. 8 days progress. And the van is completely transformed. Completely insulated. And we've got a plan. The plan has changed a little bit, but we've still got a plan. Now, next week, we're going to be starting the layout, putting the layout down on the floor, and then potentially starting to build furniture. It's going to be an exciting one. I'll see you there. Bye, Felicia.